Hello, good morning. Good morning. Does anybody here not understand English? Hey, wonderful. So, the show is going to go in English. So welcome. This is the show of the workshop that we have been doing on Wednesdays, the storytelling workshop, which was promoted by ESTA, Elder Share of the Arts, here in the center. And we're very fortunate to have worked. Several people, unfortunately, got sick. Rafael Piña is not here, and Savi is having a very serious trouble with her health, so she is not here today. So I'm going to have to fill in for them. And we're very, 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 very sorry. It was my mistake. I've been very sick these days. We did not put Edna's name on the program. It was my mistake. I am very embarrassed that this happened. So, there was a rabbit, a hare with long, long ears and his little tail, and he was so quick, he could run so fast. And there was the turtle. The turtle, as you know, does not even run, she walks. And the rabbit, he talked a lot. And he said, "Oh, turtle, you're no good, you don't do anything right." And the turtle said, "Oh, I can do a lot of things." And the rabbit said, "Oh, then why don't we do a race?" And the turtle, before she thought yes or no, she said, "I do the race with you." And so they went to a special place to start running, and they ran, and while the turtle didn't run, she just walked. But she walked. Caminó, 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 caminó. And the rabbit, brincaba, she did big leaps, and she was so fast that suddenly said, "Oh, I'm tired. The turtle's gonna take forever. I'm gonna sleep a little bit on this rock." And the rabbit went sound asleep. And the turtle walked by and got to the finish line, and the turtle won. The rabbit woke up and saw the turtle at the finish line and said, "Oh, no. I forgot to tell you that they had bet." The turtle said they were betting $100. And so the hare said, "Oh no, I'm gonna have to pay the $100. No, I'm gonna hide." But then he said, "No, I have to hold my word." So the rabbit went to the finish line, and the turtle said, "Give me my $100. And the hare said, "Okay, I give you the $100, but it's not fair, you know." The turtle said, "Camarón que se duerme, which means in English, if you fall asleep, the river's gonna take you far away." That we discovered in our workshop is that gossip, stories, have many interpretations and many versions. So this is another version of the hare and the turtle.
In the Philippines, we have also another version of the hare and the turtle. The turtle was very angry already, although he is a kind animal. He was already angry with the hare because he's always bragging and telling that he can do anything because he keeps on jumping, running, and he can beat the animals in their farm. One day, when they met on the farm, the turtle looked at the rabbit or the hare. Let us have a race so that you will not be bragging yourself. You keep on bragging of your skills. And I tell you, I will beat you one day so that your friend will not be also bragging about yourself. So there was an announcement that tomorrow the turtle and the hare will have a race. So the animals were divided into two parts, but it's not two parts really. Almost of the animals goes with the hare because they believe that the hare will win. Though the turtle was sad because he was just only two animals who is cheering the rabbit. The turtle slowly stand in the line while the rabbit wants already to jump because that's his attitude. But the referee of the race told that they should play the game good. So the rabbit stayed at the hare. We call this rabbit. When I was young, I called that rabbit. So the two stayed in the same line, and they heard the referee say, 1, 2, ready, set, go. Immediately, the rabbit jumped and walked. While the hare just looked, just like a dainty lady looking at the rabbit, at the hare. Then, because the rabbit want to win, because the hare want to win, he kept running, jumping, running and jumping. Then he got tired. But he didn't want to sleep because the music of the cheering squad, is a music to hear it. She kept on hearing, the hare kept on hearing, go, 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 rabbit, you are going to win. We are with you. Because of that music in his ear, he fell asleep at the side of the rock. He did not notice that the turtle walking very slowly passed already. He just noticed that everybody is silent already. He did not hear the noise of their cheering squad. So he walked up and looked around and see that the turtle is nearing the finish line. He was very sorry, but all the animals is now with the turtle. He is cheering already with the turtle. Go turtle, you are going to win. You beat the rabbit or the hare. The turtle slowly reached the finish line. The turtle reached the finish line and looked at the turtle and looked at the rabbit. See, I told you I will win you. Don't small me. Don't small my ability because I will beat you. That's what I told you. But you know, according to the turtle, I'm sad because those friends of yours just go with you when you think you are winning. But when they know that you are not winning, they are besides me already. That's the end of my story.
So, friends sometimes are like that. They are with those who are winning. When you're losing, they're not there. And the third version, which is the version of Savi, who unfortunately is sick. Actually, this lady had everything to do. Would you help me? Yeah, help me. No? Okay, so I'll just repeat what she said in the workshops. The end, the story is the same, but the lesson is different because we add this little traditional Philippine story, which says the mountain was talking to the squirrel. And the mountain will say, oh, I'm so strong. I can carry the forest. I can carry the river. I can carry the people. I can carry the animals. I can carry the plants. Am I well, Andra? Right? And the squirrel was bored of this mountain always showing off. And so the squirrel one day said, yes, you can carry a lot of things, but I bet you cannot break a nut. So each of us have our quality, and we are all different, and putting all those qualities together is what makes us really strong. Thank you. We talked a lot about many things, and we discovered that our cultures, Filipino, Guyana, Mexico, are different. But also, we discovered we had so many things in common, and one of the things in common is the food.
I'm talking about the Puerto Rican sancocho. I make a difference. The Puerto Rican sancocho, I put pig, I put tortilla, ñame, the sofrito ingredients, and I let it boil, and we all eat it. And the sancocho is very good.
I was born in the Philippines, and I'm proud to be with you, American citizen. Edna has mondongo, and the Mexican has other soup. The Filipino people has also a very delicious soup. We have plenty of nilaga in our place. We have nilagang mani, that's boiled coconut, that's boiled peanut. We have nilagang kamote, it's sweet potato. But the best nilaga that we use in our lunch, dinner, or breakfast is nilagang baboy. It's a pork soup. We use the ribs, cut it into bite size, put peppercorn, then a little salt, and we use the grass. What's that?
Lemongrass.
The lemongrass. Thank you. Because I am already 10 years in the here in America, I forget the lemongrass. We put in the kettle and boiled it for 1 hour. If you just boil it for 30 minutes, the taste is not good. We just put a little salt because we use after the meat is tender and the vegetables are here already, we put saba or banana, then the green vegetables, potato or kamote, sweet potato. We put a lemon, then we use the patis, which is the fish sauce. Thank you, and I'm inviting you to taste our nilaga some other time.
And in Mexico, wait!
Hey, where you
Since we don't have the Guyana recipe, unfortunately, but in Mexico we make pancita, and pancita is the stomach of the cow that you wash. You put it in a big bin with water, and you have to step on it so it gets really clean. After that, obviously, you wash it again, and then you cut it up, and you put garlic, and you put a certain chile, a certain pepper that we call guajillo. We toast it, and then we grind everything together, and we put also onion, we put salt, we put a little bit of pepper, and we cook it. We don't put vegetables, no vegetables. It's just the meat and the chile, and that's very good, and that is the Mexican pancita. And now the third section of the show is called Coconut Stories, and that is why we're here for the coconut stories. And these stories we worked on for several weeks.
You have to win over.
La historia del coco.
Tiene que ser más largo ahora. Ah.
Bella la isla.
There was a bird. He was trying to eat a coconut. He was trying to eat a coconut. He was hitting it with a finger on top of the coconut tree, but he couldn't. So the coconut fell down, and he kept on trying and trying and hit it with the feet. And he tried, and he couldn't break the coconut. All of a sudden, the coconut broke in half, and he was eating the water, and he was so happy. So the coconut said, "Oh, that's why you have to try things again and again and again, so you could do the things." Wow.
Asustada que está.
Mucha gente. Oh, that's beautiful. Ni paja.
The story of the Nipahat. Once there was a young couple live in a farm in the Philippines. They want to live simple. They want to have a simple living, but they want to have also their own house. So they decided to build a Nipahat. So the couple, Carmelita and Jose, Carmelita and Jose, planned how to build the Nipahat. So Carmelita told Jose, we better get a post first. You will be able to get the post and the mountain. You have to climb it and cut the matured coconut, because the government will not scold us because the matured coconut is not bearing fruits anymore. So it's used for the post of our Nipahat. While you are there in the mountain, I will clean the side. So Carmelita, though she doesn't know how to cut grasses very well, clean, because he's very inspired and motivated to have a Nipahat, clean very well the side where the Nipahat will be built. Jose, who is also very eager to have Nipahat, go down already with a four coconut tree pulled by the carabao, because that is very heavy. Jose only can carry one coconut, but he asked his carabao to carry with him the 3 coconuts. So they are there already. They are already there in the side. Then Jose make a 4 holes for the post. The Nipahat is only very small, so it's maybe Carmelita and Jose will just be enough for them, for that Nipahat. While Jose is making the post and making the hole for the post, Carmelita helped split the bamboo that they get already in the farm. They get it in the farm, and Carmelita remove all the huge leaves of the bamboo, then split it in several pieces. So when Jose noticed that Carmelita is already tired, he told Carmelita that you have to sit down because tonight we are having a special time. So Carmelita sit down. And look at his husband romantically. So, no, I am not tired. I'll help you split the bamboo. Let us finish this today, because tomorrow I want to see the structure of the Nipahat. Okay, so Jose agreed with that very romantic request of Carmelita. Then tomorrow, according to Carmelita, Carmelita told us that tomorrow we are going to the group. We are going to get a nipa. Of course, because she was very much interested, they woke up early and went to the group and cut the nipa, then brought it to the side. So, Carmelita, she's not tired because she really wanted to have a nipa hat. Fold the nipa hat at the middle and put it on the strip of the bamboo and sewed it with a rattan. Okay. Then, while doing that, Jose went to the roof of the nipa hut and finished the structure of the house, the wall, and the roof. After doing that, the two helped together to install the roof of the house with the nipa that they made. And then they installed the wall around the nipa hut, and the result is very good. It's just a nipa hut, but it's good, made of organic, all material. They did not buy anything. Maria, I have said, Carmelita did not buy anything. Because she promised that they will have a romantic time. Carmelita did not forget. You take it up, get the oil, coconut oil, put it in it. Then, and at evening, the two of them, because they had already the nipa hut, prayed together and thanked the Lord that they built a coconut nipa hut without spending any amount.
Hi, my name is Marian Linsangan, and I am from the Philippines. And this picture shows you how beautiful the Philippines is. Okay, if you see, there are nipa huts here which are red in color, which Carmelita told us how to build it. And then we have mountains, and we have trees, and we have fields that you can plant corn or rice, and then we have beautiful rivers. And this is where I grew up, in the Philippines. And I have a story to tell you today, And one day, we celebrate my mother's birthday, and we went to the balcony of our house. We don't live in the nipa huts, but we had a regular house. So the celebration was my mother, my two sisters, and two brothers. My father died when I was 1 year old and killed during the war by the Japanese. So my mother raised us, all 5 of us. And then my mother was a retired teacher, and all of us, the 3 of us, were also teachers. I was a music teacher, my other sister was a home economic teacher, and my other sister was an English teacher, and my brother finished business. And so we were in the balcony of this house. It was a beautiful day. And my mother, during the celebration, she said to us, we are so thankful that the Lord brought us here in this beautiful, beautiful land. And we have to think of our goals in life, our mission in life. What is each one of us has a mission in life. And I was thinking of that, and my brothers and sisters told us about their mission. But I was thinking about this, and this is what the Lord showed me. Okay, 10 years ago, we went to the farm that my parents left us. It is 10 hectares of coconut land and lumber. And we have also corn, and we raise we raise pigs and chickens in the farm. So one day, the Lord, when we visited the land, the people there told me, "Ma'am, we believe in God, but we don't have a church to go to." So the Lord gave me this vision to build a church. But I was just a retired teacher, and you cannot build a church on your retirement. So I just prayed, "Lord, how will I do? How will I build a church when I don't have the money to build it?" And so the Lord showed me how to do it. When we were in Georgia, I was a member of a very big church, and then there were seniors like us in our organization, and I told my testimony, my story about building the church. And so after I gave my story, they gave me $1,500. And then, in the Philippines, $1 is 50 pesos. So that goes a long way. So I sent it to the Philippines, to start building the church. And when you obey what the Lord wants you to do, He'll really provide everything. Like He provided 3 pastors to the word. Pastor Agapay, Pastor Arquisir, and Pastor Ike. So these pastors went to the Philippines to preach the gospel, the good news of salvation. And then the church was not finished. So we moved to Miami, Florida, and I again gave my testimony about building a church. And then they gave us $2,500. So I sent it to the Philippines, and the church was finished. And then after that, my daughter, my mother, we went to the Philippines to dedicate the church. So during the dedication service, a lot of other churches came to celebrate with us. So my daughter spoke, and she was 32 years old. She has not been to the Philippines. This is her first time to go. And she was so happy that she could see the land that my parents left us. And I also spoke and thanked the Lord for this dedication service. And so, we, after a celebration, you usually have a big party. So we have the party, and we had lechon. You know what lechon is, right? Big roast pig, and we had adobo, we had sinigang, we had pansit, and all that, the Filipino dishes that are so good, So we were so blessed that we dedicated this church, and we had a big celebration. And also, before I close, I want to thank the senior center here. I want to thank that we have a center that we can go to and have a lot of activities. We have good music.
Thank
The
you.
DG every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And we have to thank our past director, Jenny, and our new director, Laisha, Evelyn, and Maria. And they provide the storytelling session for us, and we thank our teacher. She's very patient, she's really dedicated, and we didn't know how to tell our story if she didn't teach us. So we are so blessed that we are in the center. Thank you very much for listening. I know each one of you has also a mission in life. It's up to you to really know what it is, and the Lord will lead you what that mission is in life is. Thank you so much.
Sabi arrived
The story of Sabi.
in February from Guyana. Savi, her husband, and her 2 children. And for many months she prepared her trip, but when she was in that airport, everything was gray, everything was cold. And if Savi had had her ticket to go home, she would have gotten back on the plane at that very moment. But she had no ticket to go home. So life went on. But one day, Savi got up in the morning and took 3 buses. 1, 2, the 3rd bus. But she was decided she was going to go to the beach, to Far Rockaway, because everybody spoke to her about the beach. And she really wanted to see the sea. When she was on that 3rd bus, she went over a bridge, and on one side there were swans. Swans swimming in the water, and Savi knew she had done the right thing. She got to the beach, and oh, she could feel the breeze on her face. The ocean was huge and blue, and the sand was soft. She didn't know how to swim, but she decided to walk. And she walked in the water all the way to the other side of the beach and back. And she could see the people sitting under the umbrellas and the children playing. She stood there for a long time. And then she got back on the bus, the 1st bus, the 2nd bus, the 3rd bus, and she walked into her small house, and she knew that the grayness of this new country was gone forever. And since that day, that was 20 years ago, Savi, every Saturday morning, really early, she gets on 3 buses and goes to Far Rockaway. And that has kept her full of colors.
Story is about a wedding. My cousin wanted to get married, but she wanted to get married in New York. But it was too expensive, so she wanted to go to an island. And it was too expensive, the airplane. So we found a boat and we took a boat. My cousin Elsie and my cousin Cora were the 2 fat. So the boat would turn, so that we put them in the middle so it could be even. And we got on the boat and we rolled and we rolled and we rolled. But then a wave came in and they wet us all on the wave. But we kept on, we got out of the wave and we kept on, we going. We got into the island, and we got there, the pastor came, and they were gonna get married. But her dress got lost. She didn't have no dress. We made a dress and all that, and the pastor went and married them. No, they were happy they got married, but then she was naked. She put the dress, and they got married. They went into the ocean naked.
Oh no.
They went to do exercise. They did sex in the. That's right. They came out. They were happy. We had a party. They went to the honeymoon, but we stayed in the island. We had party. We laughed and we danced and then we went home. But we took the airplane to go home. When we got home, we were so happy. We told everybody that we had a nice time. That the end.
That was good, right?
Yeah, that way.
I like that.
Thank you very much. This was
Yeah.
Good job, good job. This time we have Edna. Señor Rubén, ¿nos saca a bailar, por favor?
Hey, vaya.
Hay varias cositas ricas de coco. We have several little things for coconut. So the people from the center will tell us how to distribute them. Véngase, señor Rubén. I think it's important that we dance a little because here you're always dancing. Véngase, señor. Sáquela a la bailar. A una señora. Edna. Woo! La otra, Carmelita, señor Rubén. La otra, la señora María. Before you get up, we have a certain amount of little coconuts that we are going to give away. Let me ask you a few questions because you don't have, so you win the coconut. So the first question is, what is the name of the soup that we make in Puerto Rico? Sancocho. Sancocho. Anybody know what is the name of the soup you make in Philippines?
Nilaga.
Anybody know what is the name of the soup you make in Mexico? Anybody know? Pancita. What is the name of those who already have one? What is the name of the little houses that they make? The traditional house in Philippines.
Only one person.
What is the name of the woman that built the nipa hut? What is the name of her husband? Jose. ¿Qué más? What else can we ask? What did the squirrel say to the mountain? Anybody remember? What did the squirrel say to the mountain? You can't. Okay, another question. How did the bird open the coconut? No? What else can I ask? What is my name? Anybody remember my name? What is my name? Valentina, okay. What is her name? You already have yours. What is her name? Carmelita? Okay, I think we have enough. ¿Usted todavía no tiene, ¿verdad? Okay.
Oh, what is my take around?
What is her name? What is her name? Las casaron. You have. Okay, we have enough.
Yes. Oh, thank you. Okay. I just wanted to hello everybody. Thank you for being part of this special program that we're so lucky to have in our center. Esther, Julie, Klein came to us and we sat, we met. And we right away knew that this program was for us, and they've been here several times. We've done some fabulous, fabulous work here with this program, so please. Yes, your dedication, so please, thank you so much. You built everything, you took information that's so wonderful from everyone's life here. I truly appreciate you, and it's wonderful. And we also want to thank Rafael, Councilman Rafael Espinal, that was partial funding, and the city's, the state council for the arts also partial funding for this special program to take place. We're so, happy that we were chosen because not every center has this program.
Yes.
Acomel coco. And if you put the lime in the cup, what? What? You put the lime in the cup. There you go.
Oh no, no.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
My coconut. You have little glasses.